Now, because these lights are designed to be open and closed while they're on the bike, the first step is installing that. Now, to do that, we're going to take each one of these security screws out. Now, to make sure that we don't strip the screw holes, we have to alternate screws. And no more than 4 turns on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, until the latch comes all the way off. Okay, so to install your light, you're going to put the light up against the handlebars or seat post. You're going to put the latch on the other end. Now remember, to make sure that we don't strip the screws, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 on one end, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you don't want to over tighten it because you don't want to strip the screw holes, but you'll know that it's tight enough when you try and wiggle it and it barely moves. Now, finally, we get to learn the secret of how to remove the battery. All you have to remember is that everything is A-OK. So you're going to make this symbol with your thumb and your index finger. You're going to put it along only the collar portion of this light, and we'll show you what that is in a second. So only touch with these 2 fingers, rotate clockwise, pull directly out in front of the light, and then let it hang. Now the reason that you have to do it that way is because this collar right here needs to rotate independently. So you can't touch any other part of the light except for this collar. To remove the battery, just pull it out like this. Now we're going to learn how to recharge it.
So to charge the battery, you pull off this sticker and you plug it right into USB. And it's going to be red when it's low and it'll turn green when it's fully charged.
Now that your battery is charged, we can put it in the light and actually start using it. So the first thing you have to do is take a look at the contacts. Make sure we line those up with the front of the light. The next thing is we line up the rib on the battery with the track inside the light here. So you just drop it in like that. Now to close it, you're going to put it up against the bottom base of the light, and you want to make sure that these little teeth in here line up with the groove on the edge here. Pop it in, and then give it a counterclockwise turn. You're all set.
Now these are the functions for the Aviator front light only. So to turn on, you press on the lens, and that right there is the brightest steady mode. Press it again, and you have a bright flashing mode. Press it a third time, you have an eco steady mode, which is half as bright and uses half as much power, so your battery lasts twice as long. Lastly, we have an eco flashing mode. It's half as bright and uses a quarter as much power, so your battery lasts 4 times longer. To turn it off, you just hold it down until it turns off. So here are the modes for the afterburner rear light. You press the lens to turn it on, and it's bright steady. You press it again, and it's bright flashing. You press it a third time, and it's eco flashing, so it uses much less power than the bright flashing. And then you hold it down until it turns off.